80205 is one of Denver's most strategically positioned urban zip codes. For realtors, it represents density, redevelopment activity, and consistent buyer attention. This zip includes 5 Points, Curtis Park, and areas near RiNo. It sits directly northeast of downtown Denver. It borders Lodo, Uptown, and City Park. That proximity continues to support long-term demand stability. The median home value in 80205 sits in the mid to high $600,000 range, depending on property type. Year-over-year pricing has been relatively flat to slightly positive. That signals stabilization rather than renewed acceleration. This area experienced strong appreciation during the last expansion cycle. What we are seeing now is moderation, not structural decline. Homes are taking longer to sell compared to peak pandemic conditions. Buyer urgency has normalized. Price reductions are more common than in 2021 and 2022. Sellers are adjusting to tighter affordability conditions. Active listings have increased from historic shortage levels. Supply is healthier, though not excessive. This places 80205 in a rebalancing phase. Neither extreme seller control nor clear buyer dominance. Median household income is in the low to mid $80,000 range. Ownership costs remain elevated relative to income. Typical rents range from roughly $2,200 to $2,600 depending on unit type. The price-to-rent relationship limits strong cash flow performance. This is primarily an appreciation-driven zip code. It is less aligned with high-yield rental strategies. 80205 is served by Denver Public Schools. Attendance boundaries should always be verified directly with the district. City Park and Mestizo Curtis Park provide accessible green space. Walkable urban design continues to anchor lifestyle demand. Regional Transportation District light rail and bus routes connect residents to downtown and major employment corridors. If you want to better understand how leverage shifts from zip to zip and how affordability pressure shapes negotiation power, subscribe to the channel. These breakdowns are built to help you interpret market signals earlier and make more informed real estate decisions. Downtown employment centers, healthcare campuses, hospitality, and mixed-use redevelopment all influence housing demand here. All statistics referenced are based on publicly available housing and government data. Conditions can vary by property and by block. If inventory continues building while affordability remains tight, price growth is likely to remain moderate rather than accelerate. Buyers are facing less competition than during prior peak years. Negotiation leverage exists, but disciplined underwriting still matters. Sellers need precise pricing strategy. Overpricing increases days on market and the probability of reductions. For realtors, the dominant tension is affordability versus downtown adjacency demand. Clear, data-driven positioning strengthens client confidence. Investors should evaluate rent potential at the unit level. Appreciation remains the primary thesis in this zip code. 80205 is transitioning from extreme seller pressure toward a more balanced environment. Its urban core positioning continues to support long-term demand stability.